Hey guys, and welcome back to the Delta episode. We have done a lot of faffing about here, so I think it's only fair that we get deep into the lore now. And, lore that is presented with, like, fancy, like, cave paintings and the like, not just people talking around speaking history at you, spitting words and rhymes.
Dude, I hated this dungeon in Link's Awakening. It took, like, forever to get accomplished.
It's funny you say that, because, alright, you patronising asshole. I will continue with my little tirade over here. In, I think it was Emerald, Skypillar was like one of those things you had to use the bike to get around, and like, you had to do it properly, and with like proper precision, otherwise you'd fall down to the floor below. What, you don't remember that?
Well, no, because I didn't play Pokemon Emerald. Remember, I played Pokemon Sapphire.
Adoy! Well, that probably explains why you can't remember anything then.
Well, I usually can't remember most shit anyway, so...
Basically, all that's going to happen here is it's a climb to the top. There's wild Pokemon scattered about, a couple of items to find, but we're mostly going to get the backstory of Hoenn itself.
Turns out Zinnia's like a pillar man, isn't she? That's where we're going with this.
Awaken my Mega Pokemon!
I could really go for some fucking, awaken my masters right now.
Turn down for what?
No, I'm not. I'm in fact quite dreading it, actually.
Alright, on to the next layer, and the next layer of the story. See what I did there? Wordplay.
So, that's all this is, isn't it? We're just climbing up layers. She gets to tell more of her boring story. She can't finish it all.
Oh yeah, it's like when someone says, join us next time where exciting stuff happens. She's got to entice you to climb each ladder.
Of course, each part is 10 minutes long. She asks you to subscribe at the end of each of them.
Oh, it's so meta.
Well, it's the same fucking painting, thanks.
Oh, I wonder who that could be. Oh my god, it's a giant shiny Snorlax.
Man, I love this track in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. That was a great game.
It's very Castlevania-esque, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe. Maybe even Castlevania 64, and I know that's a sin.
Ooh.
Well, some people like that game, so...
Cosmo runs it from time to time, if I recall correctly. No, not the Professor, the Twitch streamer.
Well, I know that Cosmo would Twitch all the time.
You're lucky I've got like nothing better to do today than listen to your stories in order to save the region.
I'm already bored. What else do you got for me? Oh yeah, this floor makes sense. Totally not built properly.
Mate, this is an ancient structure. You can forgive a little bit of structural damage.
Well, yeah, but also I like logic to make sure that the floor actually holds up without collapsing on its own weight.
Praise be to the vague lightning bolt. Oh, it's a meteorite, okay, with the Mega Evolution symbol.
So if it's a meteorite and humans get hit by it, do they develop stands? Because I could go for that right now. Turns out she's just a really crazy collector who really wants keystones super badly. A great change came over them. They became boring, but more marketable.
Kinda sounds like Mega Evolution.
I don't know, it sounds like she's describing like God or something.
Well, to them, Rayquaza is pretty much God.
Well, we already know Arceus is God, so I'm sorry, your religion is wrong.
Again, you very rarely hear stuff about Arceus, although I think in it might be Gen 4, I'm probably remembering this wrong, there's like a library you can go into and it talks about how there was once an egg that came out of the abyss and that's how we were all born.
It's so good that the plot has decided to railroad us like this. I said it was bad before, during the Looker side quests, where we're listening to just people talk to each other, but we're basically going up this really slow path, nothing is happening, just so we can listen to more of her story, just to go through it at a fucking snail's pace. Let's just get on with it, man.
Personally, I don't mind it. I think it's building tension quite well.
I understand what it's trying to do, but I don't think it built tension as well as it could have with other things. There's a way to build tension and involve the player more directly, I believe, and that's really important when you're making games or even tabletop. I'm going to bring my tabletop experience into this. You want to make sure that the players still have agency, that they still feel like they're in control. They're not sitting there and they're not listening to the fucking DM's NPC just explain the whole fucking plot. That's boring, alright?
There's the reason it's called the Delta episode, by the way.
I always assumed that It was a joke based on Delta, which is not loading at this moment. I apologize. I owe you a 1 Delta joke.
Well, Delta was what I named my Charizard back in the day because I was really into like Greek mythology and whatnot.
Oh, so your Charizard descended from the heavens to bless your presence.
Basically, what happened is there was Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre, sorry, I'm so used to saying Kyogre now, I've forgotten how to pronounce it properly. But the gist of it is, much like in Emerald, Rayquaza came down and using the meteorite's power, which crashed into Sutopolis, and it's the reason you can't get to it through like a boat or whatever. You have to either fly into the crater or come underneath using dive. And it used the power of the Keystone with the wishes of the people to Mega Evolve and put Primal Groudon and Kyogre to rest for a bit.
Wow, that's fantastic. And to think, you told it in a lot more succinct way than they're doing right now.
Oh, you know, it's kind of my job to sum up stuff in a really banal manner, otherwise these parts would run well over the suitable length.
By the way, what does this legend have to do with the alternate universe Ruby and Sapphire? You want to bring that back up again?
They, like, put it as like a hypothesis, but, you know, there's a Pokemon that can reach into other dimensions and pull things out.
Yeah, you guys are dropping the ball here. I'm not sure how to feel about it.
There's this one piece of fan art, and it's done in a really Sugimori manner. I'm not sure if it's official or not, it's probably just fan art, where there's like Aura's May walking past one of Hooper's rings, and she sees the original May in the ring.
I've seen that, and I think that would have been way more interesting than what we're doing right now.
Oh my god, it's Hoenn, and it's at night.
Now, I know it's weird, isn't it?
Butthole! Sorry. It's like a trigger.
Talk about more Power Rangers villains, thanks.
Please put the text. Oh, thank god it turned.
I'm gonna assume she's fucking crazy. Like, legitimately fucking crazy at this point.
Well, the burden has probably started to break her from having to do all this stuff.
You know what? I believe it at this point, and it certainly explains most things. And you needed me for this, why?
Well, she needed the Keystones and the like. Obviously, she couldn't take ours, because we're the champion, but she was able to take May's and bum rush Maxie to get his.
That's great. You know, if she asked them, maybe we would have gotten sooner results.
Well, you know, rule of drama.
Well, no, because I've never been that bored. I'm sorry.
Just in case you're wondering, her Pokemon I think is named for like either her sister or one of her female relations that passed away.
Okay, well, that has relevance, I admit, and yes, done right. That could be interesting. It wasn't, but...
She's explaining it here. Maybe I should just shut up and let the game do its thing.
See, when you're a Pillar Man, you live forever. You gain incredible power, but at what cost?
Xenia floated off into space. Eventually she just stopped thinking.
That would be fucking fantastic.
What do you think about the music used in the Delta episode? All the, like, dramatic themes and the like?
This one sounds like a remix of a Mega Man 2 song.
It kinda does.
Yeah.
But do you like it, though?
It's alright, I guess.
Feel emotion, you cynical asshole!
Good morning, how are you today?
You didn't have to knock me out, I'm pretty
What
sure...
a fucking bitch.
Just, fucking cold clock me. Cast sleep powder or something.
No, I don't think that's gonna be enough.
Whisper as well as Pokemon I can't really take seriously. Just because, for one, the butthole. Number two, just the eyes. I can never tell what it's thinking. Shenron, I summon you!
Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay, here we go. Don't summon the Black Star, Shenron. Don't summon the Black Star, Shenron.
Oh, no, she's actually reciting the thing to summon the Winged Dragon of Ra.
Arise, chicken, chicken, arise.
Aren't you having fun watching other people do interesting things instead of you? It's great. I'm having a great time. I don't know about you.
Heed the ancient words of my people. Bippity, boppity, boo!
Hold on, I fucking come and shit.
Forgot to set my alarm when I slept in. My absolute favourite legendary Pokemon right here.
Rayquaza is pretty cool. I actually really like him too. Do you find her wanting? Because then we can get hype up in here.
What, you're tired out from summoning him or something? Did that take your soul?
Maybe. Oh my god, she really is gonna make a wish.
But the future refused to change.
That leg brace is... It's not very happy with what's going on right now.
Had very low texture, low res rather.
He came all the same.
So are you guys gonna do something? Gonna make a wish, or shall I go back up to patrolling the heavens and saving you all?
Because leg braces cannot talk.
I tell you now, I love this Pokemon, but if it was real and I was standing in front of him and he roared like that, I would fucking jump off the Sky Pillar.
That's not a smart idea. I actually recommend you reconsider that.
No, I don't want to be eaten by a giant dragon. There's nothing more ironic than being swallowed by your favourite Pokemon. Oh, I didn't think this through!
Yeah, that seems to be most of the Delta episode right there.
Wow, we look really disapproving over there.
I'm disapproving right now. No, I am the Messiah!
This back of mine glows with an awesome power!
The backpack will save us.
He was the protagonist all along.
You gotta Mega Evolve, like, right now to become the Messiah that will save the entire world. That would be hype.
I'd settle for getting golden armor like at the end of Sonic and the Black Knight.
Or Saint Seiya. Yeah, I can feel that. Let's do that.
I can feel the hype.
Finally, somebody who understands what's going on.
You sounded like the boss of that secret organization at Monsters Inc. Hello, Wazowski. I'm gonna take over the world.
We need to give him, like, the, the Red Spray Ridley voice.
No, I can't go that high.
Yeah,
Sorry.
same here, believe it or not.
Okay, so he swallowed the meteorite, and judging by the music, I think he's ready to go.
Alright, good, because when my Rayquaza takes long for it to turn over and finally start its engines, it's really kind of annoying.
There's no, like, Rayquaza-ite. As we just read there, it swallows meteorites that basically have the same amount of power as a Megastone, and that's how it's able to Mega Evolve. And the Keystone, well, I guess that's essentially the wishes of everyone.
So we have to spank Rayquaza and make it our own in order for it to achieve the ultimate Messiah power.
Pretty much.
I'm more interested now than I have been yet.
I think you're gonna love the payoff to this.
I'm waiting for it, because this better be fucking amazing, dude.
By the by, these Pokeballs I believe you can buy in Full Arbor Town. Just talk to, like, the second attendant.
Emerald Splash. I'm liking the music. The music's pretty good. I'm feeling it.
Alright, legendary encounter. What's gonna happen?
You're gonna cheat, aren't you?
Nah, I tend not to use my Master Balls, honestly. Boom.
Wow. Thinking about it, Rayquaza's kind of a puss, isn't he?
Well, they turned down the capture rate for, like, the story-based ones, but oh boy, you want to go after some of the optional legendaries. Have fun, asshole!
Times encountered 1. There's more than 1.
As a rule, I don't nickname legendaries, although I'll have to break that rule if we're going to get a certain legendary, and some of you probably know who I'm talking about.
I don't, so I'm looking forward to that. Doesn't get rid of Twitchy. Good idea.
Shit, well, you're right, I can soar, so why do I need a flyer?
You weren't thinking straight?
Well, you know, I'm too busy caught up in the epicness of the Delta episode.
Yeah, the exciting, action-packed Delta episode, everyone.
You're such an asshole. Just speaking for the audience here, mate.
Fair enough. I says what I sees.
Okay, Popeye, calm it down. Okay, we're gonna have one more battle. And first and foremost, we're going to get a special Rayquaza exclusive move. Although if you use a Smeargle, you can sketch this move, and it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen happen in-game in a Pokemon game.
Well, I'm the Lightbringer. I'm the fucking universe.
When we're done, I'll be the Lore Keeper, and the lore will be, Zinnia died, the end, lol.
That was pretty terrible.
Oh, she's getting pumped.
I'm really thrilled to be here right now. You've got no idea. Alright, Crazy Eyes, thank you.
Okay, I think she's enjoying that just a wee bit too much. Okay, let's rock. Final battle with Lorekeeper Zinnia, and believe me when I say that Megastone is not just for show.
Alright, bring it on, baby. Let's see what you got. I'm only the champion of the Hoenn region, succeeding Steve, and I can hear you.
Oh, don't forget about Wallace and the alternate timeline. God damn it! Anywho, we're gonna Mega Evolve right here, and we're just gonna steamroll her team. Except for the last one, where I made a bit of a boo-boo, but we will see what happens.
Waiwa Michel! Ha 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 ha! Oh my goodness, that is beautiful, in my opinion.
It looks pretty cool. It's got a bit more of the oriental flair to it, I think. And when this was like revealed, people went nuts. Like, oh shit, Mega Rayquaza, the new hype.
Yeah, it's gaudy as fuck, but I kinda like it all the same.
Oh.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, thank you.
Now that is a flying type move, and it does debuff you, so don't spam it like me. Otherwise you're in for a bad time.
Now, earlier back there, he popped out an ability called Delta Stream. Can you remind everyone what that does again?
Well, if you'll give me just 1 second, I'll look it up.
I will stall for him at the time being.
Affects weather and eliminates all of the flying type's weaknesses.
Yeah, and I believe that ability also counters the innate abilities of Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre.
Let's see, when a Pokemon with Delta Stream enters the battle, or a Pokemon gains the ability Delta Stream, the ability creates strong winds. Strong winds last as long as blah 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 blah. Will not activate if the Pokemon is sent out, blah blah blah. This is too long. Additionally, strong winds cause the weather-modifying moves Sunny Day, Rain Dance, Hail, and Sandstorm to fail if used, and they cause the abilities Drought, Drizzle, Sandstream, and Snow Warning to fail to activate.
There you go, see? So it's pretty much that.
Okay, I'm just reading here that if Delta Stream is activated last, it will nullify Desolate Land and whatnot, but if, you know, the other Pokemon, like, comes in second, it will counteract yours.
Oh, she's bringing in more X and Y Pokemon. It's so powerful, the frame rate lags.
Yeah, don't turn 3D on, unless you're like 10 frames per second, of course.
Well, it's a good thing they gave us a super powerful Dragonite to completely wipe the shit out of her team.
It's just to, like, I think it's just to give you a Legendary and have you, like, use it without, like, any kind of barriers and whatnot. Here's where I went wrong. I kept spamming Dragon Ascent, like, more than once, when really I should have just gone with, like, Dragon Pulse.
Oh, here we go.
I am a boomerang!
I look stupid! He's got a little backpack and everything! Because Salamence has needed the help.
Powerful, not quite powerful enough to take on something that is only 8 levels below us, and this is the result of that fuck-up.
Ooh! Oh my god, Tom, you completely cocked everything up!
I didn't wish hard enough! Look at him just staring off into the distance. Yeah, I just KO'd the Lord of Flying Pokemon, it's cool.
Let me bring out your pineapple instead of Magician's Red.
This thing is more powerful than Rayquaza, mate.
That's pretty sad.
Bye-bye.
No, my hang gliding dreams!
And just, you know, just before the battle ends, this remix of Zinnia's theme is pretty great.
Yeah, it's decent. I'll give him that.
Can't even give full props, it has to be minor props.
Yeah, I'm struggling there, I admit.
Yeah, that's adequate. I'm happy with that.
That was a battle that just happened. Thank you, everyone, for participating.
Well, we were gonna save the world anyway, and You may have a bit of a narcissism problem if you feel the need to make everything about you.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem, and here in society we don't necessarily appreciate that. I hope she flings herself off the edge, that would be great.
Successor Tom, I like the sound of that. Okay guys, we're going to see you next time where we complete the Delta episode. See you then.